Hi everyone. So in this video, I will be talking about TCS Ninja Interview. Many candidates yesterday, today got the mail for TCS Ninja Interview. Okay. So the interviews are primarily scheduled in the month of June for many candidates. The results were declared from the TPOs as well as for the off-campus survey link. Okay. Many candidates got the interview result. Now talking about TCS Ninja Interview, how can you prepare for TCS Ninja Interview? Which mistakes actually you need to avoid? That we will discuss in this video. Okay. So first of all, we'll talk about programming. Okay. This is one of the most important point that at least one programming language you should thoroughly and well prepared. Okay. It can be C++, it can be Java, it can be Python, it can be JavaScript. But what you need to prepare for the programming? Okay. First of all, read the advantages of that programming language. Okay, special features of the programming language. Okay, also all the basic syntax. This is very important. Okay, you should thoroughly well prepared for at least one programming language because they may ask you the questions around one programming language. Also, they may ask you one coding question or two coding question. Okay, so at least one programming language you should be thoroughly prepared. Also make sure to prepare the inbuilt data structures. For an example, in C++ we have STL, right? If you don't know how to use STL, any kind of programming question you will not be able to solve that, right, on the pen paper. If you do not know collection frameworks in Java, okay, then you will not be able to solve the question in Java also. So it is very important to prepare STL and collection framework as well, so that in in a particular question, if you want to use any kind of inbuilt data structure like set, map, vector, yeah, anything, right, array list, whatever you want to use, you can use. Okay. Also, if you're thinking how can you prepare for the interviews, let me give you one idea. You will be getting the interview notes link in the description. There is one ebook available. You can use this ebook to prepare quickly. Like if you want to prepare for the interviews in 4 to 5 days, you can use this ebook. It will help you a lot. Then we have some separate notes as well for oops, programming, STL collection framework, HR questions, DSA theory, project based questions, CS fundamentals, SQL queries, computer science fundamentals, coding sheet we have, pseudocode output question we have, candidate interview sheet link we have. So we have a lot of things, so you can use this as well. Okay. So these notes will be available, the link will be available in the description. You can purchase the notes and it will help you a lot, okay. You can use these notes for your quick preparation. Okay. Now coming back to our preparation part, then we have oops. So in oops, what you need to prepare is, one is definition, second is example. These two things you need to prepare. Okay. So definition means all the concepts of oops, right? We know there are total four pillar of oops. You need to actually prepare the definitions. Okay. And for each and every example, for an example, let's take inheritance. Okay, inheritance. So what you need to do is prepare the definition of inheritance, whatever the theory part is, prepare the types of it, prepare the examples of it. Okay, because majorly in TCS interview they are asking the oops related questions, so you can prepare the oops. Okay, and at least basic oops you should know. We have also provided the tricky questions of on oops in the book. You will get ebook, you will get in the notes. Okay, in the notes we have the ebook. In that you will also get the tricky questions from oops. Okay, so you can also prepare for the tricky questions, but at least basic oops you should know. Then comes the next part, which is project. So if you have any project, make sure to prepare all the cross questions around the project, also the definition of your project, the real life scenario, why you created your project, and challenges you faced in your project. Most importantly, whatever the tech stack you have included in your project, make sure to get at least a basic idea. Also prepare all the cross questions which can be asked on your projects. Okay, now whatever your project is, make sure to prepare its technologies well as well, like the advantages of the technology which you have used, why you use that technology, right, and disadvantages also. Also the cross question, whatever the cross question there will be on the project, make sure to prepare them. Okay. Also the definition, real life example, why you use the tech stack, challenges, all kind of these question you should prepare. Okay. You will also get the project notes in the interview preparation notes. Okay, in the notes also we have provided the notes for project. Then anything mentioned in CV. So if you have mentioned any kind of work experience, if you have mentioned anything like certification, any position which you have mentioned, right, leadership position, anything which you have mentioned, any extra skills which you have mentioned in your CV. So actually what happens in TCS interview, they'll ask your resume, they will go through the resume and they will ask most of the things from your resume. So make sure to prepare everything which you have mentioned in your resume, go through well, prepare all the cross questions. Then talking about basic coding question, so in the basic coding questions also you should prepare at least for array, strings, right, array, strings, basic stack, linked list, okay, and numbers like many questions they also ask from numbers. Okay, so array, string, stack, linked list, numbers, these type of basic coding question. Otherwise for the basic preparation of coding, one sheet is given here, coding sheet link. Okay, this is for basic preparation. Also in the interview notes we have provided the coding sheet for hard interview. If you have TCS prime interview or for any other company you have hard interview, so we have provided the sheet for the hard interviews also, and we have the sheet for basic interviews like TCS Ninja Digital as well. So you can use the first one for the preparation of TCS Ninja. Then DSA theory. DSA theory, at least you should know about what is linked list, stack, queue, right? And the basic data structures knowledge like graphs. You should know the only the basic definitions, right? I'm not saying to learn every algorithm, each algorithm, no. Only the basic things, the basic common things. Like suppose they ask what is the difference between BFS and DFS. So you should at least know the basic difference, right? How stack works, what is the main function of stacks. I'm not saying to just go through deeply, but at least prepare the theory part for DSA. Okay, so this is you need to prepare. Then DBMS and SQL, this is also important. Prepare SQL queries. SQL queries is very important. They can ask you SQL queries. And database management system basic theory also you should know. Okay, DBMS basic theory you should know. Like at least you should know about the main concepts like asset properties, joins, right? Normalization, keys. So these are some basic important things which you should at least know. Then situational and behavioral question for MR and HR. So there will be MR and HR question. There will be many questions related to situational and behavior type. Like why do you want to join, right? What is your strength? What is your weakness? Uh, what will you do if your teammate is not working? What will you do if you are sick? You need to give the presentation. So these kind of question. So that's it. These are the all things which you need to prepare. You will be getting the notes in the description. You can use the notes as well for the preparation. Thank you so much for watching.